what's up, DFW? It's your boy J Nonstop. I'm out here with Scott Johnson doing the shared sessions. Hey, check this out, man. It's deep, it's dope, it's for you.
No, that I spit flame. 5'9", stepped up my spit game.
All right, y'all. I'm here with J Nonstop, man. We're doing the shared session right now, and why don't you introduce yourself to everybody, man? Tell them how you feeling right now.
Yo, what's up? It's J Nonstop, man. It's an honor for my brother Scott Johnson to have me out here for the shared session.
Appreciate it.
And we're gonna have a good session. Touch on some stuff that might touch on some people. We gonna get it in, you know.
Let's start with the usual stuff, man. How'd you get your name, man? Where'd that come from?
Well, pretty much it's in two parts, man, and it's crazy because they're like years apart. I had a friend of mine that moved down from Hempstead, New York. His name was Michael Kimmons, man, aka b.i.g. That's my dude, man. Actually, the first time I really ever scratched on a component set was on his, you know, at his house. But he couldn't remember my first name, which is Jarvis, so he just called me Jay.
Okay.
And I started DJing for a while and, you know, graduated up to other names, but later on I started rapping. And I used to just rap on and on and on and on and on. So, man, you just flow non-stop. So I'm like, wait a minute. I just put both of them together, J Nonstop.
There you go. So the continual, just rapid fire bar spitting, man, just J Nonstop.
And then it also applies to, you know, I just drive to just keep it going. You know what I mean? Just non-stop everything. You know?
Yeah, keep it moving.
Yeah.
And where you from, man?
I'm originally from Holly Springs, Mississippi, man. I'm from the country. I was born in Milwaukee, but I was sent down south at 4 months old, so I'm from Holly Springs, Mississippi.
Okay. And why they call you Mr. Detroit, man? How did that come about?
Well, pretty much, I moved out here from Detroit because I lived up there for 21 years.
Gotcha.
And I went to the barber college in Dallas, Texas Barber College. It's crazy, can't nobody remember my name. The head instructor couldn't remember my name, so I got a jacket with Detroit on the back of it. So he just called me Mr. Detroit. And everybody else started calling me that at the school, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna make this part of my Facebook thing. You know, that's where that came from.
I got you. So like all these people just gave you these cool monikers, man. Just out of that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work, man. So how you like Texas, man?
Here we go again.
I like everything but the the temperatures, the allergies in the air, but this Texas has been good to me, man. It's been good.
Man, all right. Well, let's change the locations and get into something else, man. Is that cool with you? We can go a bit deeper with this conversation?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's roll.
All right, y'all. For the benefit of the viewing audience, we're going to scoot over about 7 feet. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. We're back here. I'm here with J Nonstop. We're chopping it up. We're going to talk about music a little bit, which is basically what this show is about, the foundation of it. It's an opportunity for the artist to come in here and spit live for you in a, how would you say it, a intimate environment, an intimate setting.
Yeah.
Intimate, whatever the hell that is. Intimate setting. But we're gonna talk music because I love talking music with people. So if you don't mind, man, can you tell me basically, you know, kind of a bit about your musical background, who you grew up on, influences, who inspired you to be an MC, things like that, you know? Who made you? You know what I mean? Who turned you into who you are?
Well, first touch on the music background, I pretty much, I grew up in a household, man, there's always some music playing somewhere. You know, I had one uncle that was a drummer in the band. You know, I had another uncle that also played the drums, but he was a manager of a band. And going over, you know, one of my uncles lived with us. But if I went over to the other uncle's house, a lot of records that my Uncle Maurice didn't have, my Uncle Gary had.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then, like, in the house, we had blues, jazz. My granddad liked some bluegrass country, you know what I mean? And, you know, I actually started out as a singer.
So you said Mississippi, right?
Yeah, Mississippi.
So you had got a lot of blues, I imagine, no?
Yeah, a whole lot of blues. I mean, like, real blues.
Yeah.
Howlin' Wolf, Muddy Waters.
Robert Johnson, that type of
Yeah,
stuff.
Robert Johnson. Man, I'm drawing a blank. Brooke Benton, Albert King, B.b.King, Bobby Blue Bland, you know, I mean,
Muddy Waters,
yeah, Little Milton, you know, I mean, that kind of stuff. You know? And a lot of the stuff today, I can get with, you know, some of Sir Charles and all that kind of stuff, whatever they call it, Southern Soul. I'm a blues dude. I go back to the original. So, I mean, even some bluegrass country, I didn't like it. You know, we looked at Hee Haw and Grand Ole Opry every Saturday, you know what I mean? But as far as like me being around that and just having some type of music, I mean, I actually lived in a household that we played music when we cleaned up in the house.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I do that to this day.
Yeah.
To this day. Yeah.
And it's like, you know, I actually started out singing as a youngster, you know what I mean? And you know, I got a little popular because I had a pretty decent voice.
I gotta stop you right there real quick because I had a conversation with Deuce Freight today, man.
Yeah.
And we were talking about other words, man. Other words laid some stuff down there, man, vocally, right? He was like, you know who else has a badass voice, right? He's like, ask him about it when he shows up. Ask him about it.
Nah, he did.
Yeah, man. So he said that Mr. J Nonstop has a kick-ass singing voice, man.
Yeah, I used to. It ain't like it used to be, bro. You know, it's kind of one of them things that when they say if you don't use it, you lose it.
Yeah.
That ain't no lie, bro. So I would have to pretty much retrain my voice to get back to the singer I used to be. You know what I mean?
But you started out singing, though. I mean,
I was in a couple talent shows, and it was a thing where, you know, we did some type of thing to display some type of talent every morning in school. We dance, we sing, whatever. You know what I mean? And I pretty much was the king around to this one guy, looked at that Motown 25 special and came in and knocked me out the box with that Michael Jackson routine. It wasn't no coming back.
Oh, man.
It wasn't no coming back from that. Yeah, he killed me with the mic, man. Willie D. Bear, that's my dude, man. But up until then, you know, it was myself and a couple other guys. We used to just entertain each other in the morning right before first period bell, you know.
Like a talent show every morning.
Every morning. We did something. And
hit him with, right?
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that, you know, for one, I was a whole lot smaller than I am now. And I used to dance my ass off, so it's one of them things where I wasn't shy at all. I was that kid that performed in front of, you know, older people when they was around when I was little.
Okay, I got
you know, so I wasn't no shy cat at all, you know, but I was real, like, reserved a little, but I wasn't shy. But to take you up to the MC influence, man, I come up with, I'm from the, you know, the beginning of it. Raps Delight and all of that, you know what I mean? Curtis Blow, These Are the Breaks and all that.
Yeah.
But my influence, the people that I really really loved as MCs was Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, KRS One, Kool Moe Dee, Kool G Rap. You know, later on, like people like Nas and, you know, a couple other people.
Yeah.
I like Eminem, but those were
from the golden era.
From the golden era.
Is that what really like for me, man? It was I remember going, cause I was a long haired dude, hair metal. That that was my thing. Hair metal. You know what I'm saying? But cause that was what was basically forced down our throat.
Yeah.
You know, and when I had my real coming to hip hop moment, man. Remember the first time I requested to hear "I'm Bad."
Yeah.
And I said, "Hey, man."
I gotta say LL too.
LL, man. LL was, wow. LL was he took the same way Public Enemy took the aggressiveness of the metal that I listened to, the Metallicas and the Megadeths and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They had that aggressiveness, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But was spitting that knowledge, you know, and power over top of this.
Yeah.
LL had that same kind of grime to him too. It was almost like a rock star, man, who rapped before rap rock and all that stuff, man.
Yeah.
So I kind of lost track of what I was saying, man. My point was, it was PE, man, that really like got me.
There you go. I forgot about them.
But there was a song called it's called MPE. It's on Yo Bum Rush Show, and it's got these horns on it, man. It's public enemy, and that deep voice. And I was 13. I was like, oh my god, what is this? Yeah. But that sucked me in. So I mean, as far as what I'm asking you was even though you grew up from the beginning, the golden era, like the quote unquote golden era, was that like when it really sunk its claw, like get over here, that type stuff, man?
Man, I experimented with it a little bit before then, and I'm really like when you talk about the golden era, you're talking about the 90s, when the 90s hit.
I'm talking 87, probably to 93.
You know what? '88 was when I recorded my first ever demo. So
Oh, wow.
I guess you could say in that golden era is when it hit me. And it was back then they was rapping the house beats. So it was hip house. And back then, like I said, the lyricists were my, they were, I guess you could say, my rap mentors, because I used to write with the dictionary.
Okay.
Literally, I had a dictionary, made sure everything made sense, and I was to don't play me too close to like the most, because I'm the most chilly most from coast to coast. That's the way I used to write.
Yeah.
And then I had little metaphors and stuff like that, little similes, but I pretty much was like, you know what, they ain't gonna understand that. You know what I mean? So I kind of,
Yeah, because sometimes.
I didn't dumb it down necessarily, because I also was able to write without cursing and all that. I didn't have to necessarily use the N-word, all that stuff. I had a vocabulary. So I did my first, I can say, real demo to my brother Ant Live did some stuff to his tracks up in Detroit. I did a joint called Typical Gangster and This the Joint. And those were the songs, I did to my first James Brown sample. It's like, okay.
They got it's the joint.
Yeah. That's Beastie Boys. That was a sample that I used in it.
Okay.
But it was a thing like, okay, I'm like, this is my call. I can do this. I can do this because I actually I can't remember exactly where the show was at. I opened up a show with a lot of the local guys from Detroit. Here I am. Nobody knows who I am. This little skinny, Mississippian in Detroit with a high top fade. You know what I mean? It's like, man, who is this cat, man? You know what I mean? A lot of them knew me from working at the mall and stuff at the store that I worked at, but they didn't know that I spit. And this particular night, hey, I got up there and held my own.
Yeah.
But it's like, it didn't completely grab me. It didn't grab me all the way, because I stopped rapping for about 3 years. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yeah, I stopped for about 3 years. Then I got back into it. You know what I'm saying? Did a little bit, and the other element kicked in. And I kind of fell off track for a minute. That street stuff kicked in. So it's like, for me, I hadn't prioritized it. I hadn't put it as my first priority just yet.
J non-stop. J non-stop. J non-stop.
J non-stop. Yeah. 36 bars of my life. Okay. Yeah. It's about to get real, and then we get realer. This is my life. When I scribe on my pen, with the pause when I begin, perfect song when I end. This is my life. To all these real fake trends, to these real fake friends, you can't go with the wind. This is my life. All the nights my soul cried when my grandmother died. So much hurt, so much pride. This is my life. When my pops walked out, when my mother had doubt, when I was shipped down south, this is my life. When I was picked at in school, when I was such a nice fool, started to break and be rude, this is my life. Don't talk to me about pain, thought I was going insane. Every day filled with rain, this is my life. Don't say that you're so stressed out and your feelings crept out. I was always left out, this is my life. Ladies whined and dined me, suckers came to find me, came and snuck behind me. This is my life. Sometimes it's a dirty game. Do it again, I'll probably live the same. Please try to understand. I never try to be the man. Some people wanna figure me out. Some people try to smother me out. You people can have all the doubt. Hey, okay, this is my life. When I look to the streets, trying to make ends meet, these jealous lanes brought heat. This is my life. Sometimes I have to roll on. This is such a true song, man. I got to hold on. This is my life. Street cats got to feel me. Don't try to come and heal me. These lames tried to kill me. This is my life. Can't tell this for no glory. There were many before me, just relaying my story. This is my life. Oh, treat me like a stranger. My life stays in danger. Hell yeah, I'm filled with anger. This is my life. I bring words from the hip. That's why I got metal grips. Trying to stack bigger chips, this is my life. I might not ever catch them, might not ever go platinum, I still throw them darts at them, this is my life. Look how I'm going down again, I'm so filled with sin, now I'm back in the pen. Sometimes it's a dirty game, do it again, I'll probably live the same. Please try to understand. I never try to be the man. Some people wanna figure me out. Some people try to smother me out. You people can have all the doubt. Okay, this is my game. This is my life. You ain't real, you can't relate. Failure might be my fate. Man, I used to breed hate. This is my life. Get a better hand on, get a better plan on, a better leg to stand on. This is my life. No, God still ain't no saint. My anger's under restraint, but the truth I still paint. This is my life. Fighting wars with this pen, fight wars from within. Now my beat ain't with them. This is my life. This is the life that I chose from with them. Not with those that are me, I will expose. This is my life. Sometimes I look up to the sky. Would you please tell me why? Should I live or should I die? Live. Cause I ain't ready to go yet. Gotta place one more bet and still have no regret. This is my life. Cause when it's all said and done, dudes, I really had fun. No more life on the run. Sometimes it's a dirty game. Do it again, I probably did the same. Please try to understand. I never try to be the man. Some people wanna figure me out. Some people try to smother me out. You people can have all the doubt. Cause soon I'll have all the clout, yeah. Hey, it's my life. Can you feel me? Jake non-stop. Said Session, Scott Johnson. Peace, bro. Like what you doing? Yeah. This is my life. Peace.
You were talking about going down a different path, man. You mind, touching on that a little bit? I don't want to open any wounds or nothing like that, but any life lessons that you want to talk to some youth out there who may be going through some similar stuff now that you did back then, and maybe you could shine the light on them and show them music as the another outlet as opposed to what you're about to tell us.
Well, I mean, I can say this. First off, I was one of them people that had a good upbringing, so I didn't have to do the things that I did. I chose to do the things that I did. And I got into the streets pretty heavy. Did a whole bunch of crazy stuff. You know what I mean? I lost my grandmother in 1993, and that was a big part of my world, man. When you use the reference downward spiral, oh my God, man, I went down just like a 747 coming out the sky, like real quick. So from 93 up until 1998, man, I was on a course of self-destruction. Drinking, mysteries, carrying guns, robbing.
But the death of your grandma kind of what?
Yeah, it triggered a whole lot, man, because that was my world. That was she loved me unconditionally. Whatever, if I was right or wrong, I was always right. It doesn't matter, you know what I mean? I was her favorite. I was the first grandchild in the family, and as far as like the connection that you're supposed to have, you know what I'm saying, with your mom. Yeah, I had with my grandma because she raised me from 4 months old till I was 19,
Gotcha.
So when she passed, it was like, man. So I just went on this course of destruction for about 4 years. At that time, I was kind of back and forth from Mississippi to Michigan. But in 1998, I pretty much went to jail for some stuff that I didn't even do. It was like, well, you know what? Since you want to keep doing this kind of stuff, we got a spot for you. And I made the backwards graduation to the Michigan Department of Corrections, man, and they sat me down for 6 years and 7 months, you know what I mean? And it's like, man, I hadn't dealt with fully me losing my grandmother. I had other issues.
How old were you when you went in, man?
28.
28.
No, 28, I think I was 29. I think I turned 29. But it's like, here I am. I know right and wrong. Everything that was instilled in me as a child was still in me. I lived, some of it to a certain extent because it was just certain things that I wouldn't do. But I had a drinking problem, and I had a temper, and then it would escalate to other things. And then, my reputation from my past pretty much is what locked me up because they charged me for a weapon, for a gun that they still don't have. They charged me for a felonious assault. and the victim said they didn't even get hurt. Said I never pointed the weapon at him or anything. Never hit him with the weapon.
So they got you one way.
They got me.
Yeah.
But Michigan is that kind of state. You know?
Yeah. That's my dog, man. It's
Yeah.
sound like a cop, right?
Like, what the hell? So I mean,
Y'all talking about it?
I'm saying all that to say it's like everything you do in life is based on a choice.
Yeah.
I made like wrong choice after wrong choice after wrong choice after wrong choice. So it's like, okay, well, who had to sit him down? You know, they sat me down. I wound up, I was in there clowning, acting a fool. I ended up maxing out, you know. But one good thing happened to me. This was the first good thing. I met a guy, his name is Jason Jackson. Street name, rap name J Nutty, right now street name, J Nutty. J Nutty taught me how to write in bars. Cause I used to just, like I told you, I used to just rap.
Yeah, just non-stop.
Yeah. He taught me how to, first to 16, okay, this is the beginning of the song. Back then they were still writing 3 verses.
Yeah.
Second song, bring it to the middle part of the song. Last 16, I got to close it. He taught me how to put it together.
Nice.
Because my brain was already like, I'm writing 36 bars anyway.
Just the formula on it.
Yeah, I'm writing, it's like, well, hold up, damn. You know, he taught me how to do that. So fast forward a little bit. Fortunately, I end up, because I clowned my first couple years in there, I end up maxing out. But I wrote so much stuff when I was gone that turned into State and Federal Reserve, which was my first CD.
Gotcha.
That I came out with in 06. Now, to get back to the life lessons. Got on my feet, doing good after I got out. Got a decent job. I was working for Foot Locker, doing pretty good. I get back on my feet, you know, and I end up going back to prison. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was talking about. I end up going back to prison. And I'm sitting in there, I'm a 38-year-old grown-ass man. Like, wait a minute, man. Why am I here? Because I chose to do some shit again to snatch my own freedom. So I'm like, wait a minute, man. I'm emotionally drained. I can't do this shit no more. You know what I mean? Now, I remember a lesson that Biggie, you know, gave us. On the second album, he changed his whole, you know, his style of clothes. He went to the upper echelon, pretty much. He changed the way he wrote. His message was different. And he said on one of the shows on MTV or whatever, I can't rap about that stuff no more because I'm not living that life no more. So I'm like, wait a minute. Everything on State and Federal Reserve was all anger, all charge.
When I was a child, I speak as a child.
Yeah, when I was a child, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wait a minute, I got to do something different. And here come, I'm friends with these brothers to this day. I met Murray Radney. I met Apollo Kidd, which is Brandon Jackson. I met Mike Sims, you know what I'm saying? I met Crane Novocaine. You know, if you listen to hip hop, I shout them out at the beginning. Crane Novocaine, Apollo Kidd, Murray Rad, said, Jay, relax your mind, then put it on the pad. You know, I was my first group of songs was like angry, man. I had 16 songs, 10 of those songs would never get played on the radio. You know what I mean?
Off,
yeah, I was angry, man.
Yeah.
But Murray hit me with a question one day. He was like, Jay, I like your stuff, man. But everything is so dark. He was like, where are your happy songs? I'm like, man, I ain't, you know, I'm being silly. I said, man, I ain't no happy dude, man. Get out of my face with that. But I had to think about what he said, though, bro.
Put that bug in your head.
He put a bug in my head. But listen, this is where the change came. Me and these brothers used to be walking on the yard every day. They were so positive. One was 23, the other one was 33. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I think when I met them, I may have been 41 or 42. So I'm the oldest guy in the bunch. But I'm walking with these cats, man. These dudes are so mellow. Murray actually is Royce 5'9's cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, they're cousins, and they look and talk alike. Murray got bars too. I don't know why he stopped. But we put together a song, and this is what made me think that I got to get my butt in the studio when I get home and get back on the stage.
It's the epiphany.
We came up with a song, they came up with a song rather, because they had a group called Black Zombies, called Carpool. That's the last verse on hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta use this verse. Because
Yeah.
I waited and waited and waited. Maybe I'm gonna get a chance to record this with these brothers. But the message in hip hop, it was perfect to close the song out. We have what you call count time, man. It's 4 o'clock. We come back on the yard at 4:20. And it was like, Jay, we want you on this song, whatever, blah, this the name of the song is Carpool. We want to sample the We on the Wheels of Steel from Audio 2, whatever. I'm like, okay. I got the tempo in my head. I went in there, I wrote the verse, and this one let me know that I got a spot. In hip hop, all day, every day. I came back on the yard and I let them hear my verse. And they was like, man, shit, I gotta go rewrite mine now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay.
So y'all doing all this locked up?
Yeah, I'm in jail. You know, I'm saying all of the songs, man, probably about 9 of the songs that's on Road to Redemption, I wrote on my last bit.
Okay.
Got to Be There, My Life, Fear Me Now.
I really like My Life. I've told you that before, man.
Yeah.
But that's interesting, you know, the environment that you're in, what it brings out of you.
Yeah.
Your surroundings, you know, how
You have nothing.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing but time to think. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like I wasn't. You know, even though I got in a little trouble on my first bit, I also used to read. Also, I was in my word and stuff like that. So I was always feeding, you know, my body and my brain with stuff. But you got to use it. You don't want to be like a book on the shelf. Just if nobody opened it, nobody's going to learn from it. I don't want to be a walking encyclopedia not being used.
Gotcha.
So I started giving some of this information out. Some of it in song, some of it when I talk to people, and some of it in how I walk. Because some of those books that I read, you know, helped change my life and my spirit. And then I had to think about, wait a minute. I used to say to them dudes, nerds. But yeah, I'm walking with the nerds. Man, I'm a nerd too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I chose to do all that other stuff. That's why the stuff on Road to Redemption is much better than State and Federal Reserve. Because I changed my whole way of thinking. Everything, I wasn't so angry. I ain't gotta be mad about on everything.
that was the Grown Man album. That was the
My Life probably is the most aggressive song on there because it's 36 bars about my life.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I break down from childhood, you know, to the in the storm, to after the storm, where I'm at now.
What I liked about that song, man, is when I listened to it, you had a line about, I can't do it verbatim, man, but to keep it in context, about always being judged or looked down on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I felt that, man, and I think that's what really good songwriting does, you know, you give that honesty of yourself, and when somebody else hears it, they can identify with it.
I don't know no other way to do it.
Yeah, I don't either, man, I don't either. It's
You know, it's like, for me, I try not to knock down other people, you know, with their delivery and the messages and all that, the content and all that. You know, it's like really my mission just to, if I like it, if I like it. If I don't, I don't. I don't always have to voice it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm always support you too at the same time. That I'm a supporter. That's who I am. But at the same time, it's like, okay, what can I do to be better as an MC? I'm trying to go to the next level. Road to Redemption is better than State and Federal Reserve. My next one is gonna be better than Road to Redemption because I'm all about progression. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let me interrupt you real quick, man. It took, you add up all the time, man, right? This was interesting, I think, about both of us, man. And for whether you know, whether you're not, we don't keep it, you know, a secret, man. He just told you he was a little bit older in life, you know, when things went sour, man. So I'm 41 years old. He's got a couple years on me. You know, he don't look it.
47.
47 years old, right? But this is what's interesting to me. I technically didn't get started, technically, until 2008. That's when I released my first full-length, mastered, bar-coded, professional album, right? So you put that with you know, 2006.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
My point is this. To me, age does not matter. Because if you got the skill, if you got the voice, and if you can write great songs, I don't give a damn how old you are, man.
Yeah.
So I think you got a lot of life left, man.
Yo, what's up? This next joint I'm gonna do is a song that I wrote back in 2002, man. Or either at the end of 2001, but that September 11th situation happened, the World Trade Center buildings, and man, it was such a deep thing for me, man, because I was like, man, all those innocent people that passed, you know what I mean? You know, this, you know, through this time that I've been on, you know, around on this earth, I've lost a lot of friends and family, you know, just like everybody, you know, other people have too. And I just got to thinking, like, what would the world be like if I was gone? You know what I mean? And September 11th is the inspiration behind this, you know, and just even more, bringing more current. They found those 60, the plane that just went down yesterday. 66 more people lost their life, you know, lost their lives, man. And it's just a sad state of affairs, man, but I want y'all to listen to the words in this song, man, and just see how, you know, you could put yourself in the place that I was when I wrote it. Name of this is If I Was Gone. What would the world be like if I was gone? Tell me, would it stop? Or would it move on? Of course it would. Will I be missed in my neighborhood? Cause all the time I was always misunderstood. Tell me, will my clique fold up single-handedly? Will my death touch the hearts of my family? These are the questions that lie in my head. How would the world be ran with b.i.g is dead? Will guys still walk with heaters clutched in their fists? Will they still lock us up, even if we insist on equal rights? Will there be big riots or big fights? Will there still be people ride with big white sheets over their faces? Will we still have to take lower places in society? Will there still be banks that deny us every loan? Will there still be kids left alone at home? Will there still be people who don't care or condone this behavior? Nobody to lend us a favor. If cats rob you, would you try to save your life or your dope? Will my people still not be able to cope with life not handle normal everyday strife? Tell me, will it still be feds trying to raid? Will it still be people dying of AIDS? These are the questions that we need the answers to. If I was gone, would the world give the clue of the solutions? They're the one that's spreading this pollution. They keep all the smart folks locked in institutions. Tell me, will it still be gangsters rolling in pilots? Tell me, will it still put all their worship in dollars? Tell me, will it still put all their glory in ice? Tell me, will it record sales still be as nice? I don't think so, but I could be wrong though. Will entertainers still be able to rock fat shows? Will we still love females that we know ain't nothing? Cause we whisper in their ear and get the sweet nothings and you get that strange feeling in your guts, then before long she's got total control of your nuts. Every day that we live, it's a lesson learned. Everything will keep on moving just as the world turns. Sometimes it burns. Will its corruption remain evident? And will we ever, ever, ever have a black president? Yes, if I was gone.
J non-stop, y'all.
Yeah.
I have friends of all walks on my Facebook page, right? You know, who watch these videos, man. I got atheists, Muslims, Jewish, people who just don't believe anything.
Yeah.
So, where do you stand at, man? You know, just out of curiosity and how.
Well, like far as for me, I come up with Jehovah's Witness background.
Okay.
You know, and that's I'm a Jehovah's Witness. So it's I stand firmly on believing in God. You know, I stand firmly on Jesus being his son. I really believe that, you know, Jesus was the greatest example for us to follow, and that should be our mission, to work on following, because we're perfect. So we're not going to do it as he did it, but, you know, God looks at the effort. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say that that was the thing that brought me back to the reality of trying to live real life. And what I mean by that, everything that I did when I was really like on a favorite course was contrary to what I was taught. None of that stuff was taught to me. It's learned behavior. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just like racism and all that other kind of stuff. Stupidity is learned behavior. Yeah. Nobody comes into the world stupid. Nobody comes into the world making dumb decisions. Yeah. We learn to do that stuff. So I chose to get away from God, and that's when my life did this. Now, I still go through this right now.
Yeah, everybody, yeah.
Because that's life. But here's the thing. I'm on a course to where I understand that, okay, well, maybe sometimes when I get down, you know, I mean when I'm not down rather, I need to call on him then. Not just when I'm down. So I'm learning to balance it out, because he's not just a God when bad things are happening. He's a God of all time. He's all knowing. He knows when you're going through some stuff. He waits on us to reach out to him. So I firmly believe that if you're on the right course and you're working on being a better person, if you reach out to him, he's gonna get you on the course you're supposed to be on.
Yeah.
And he brought me back. I can honestly say that. He brought me, because I cried till I couldn't cry no more. No tears wasn't coming out. And I'm like, well, what do you want me to do? I'm tired. I can't do it no more.
Yeah, to get to a point where you're completely broken to be rebuilt.
My way, exactly. And I broke myself all the way down, and he built me back up. You know, and now, you know, as we all have to remember this, that just because you turn your way towards God, that doesn't mean it's going to be easy, because you got somebody else over here that's very upset. And that other side, because it's I believe in good and evil.
Yeah, it's displayed every day. You turn on your local news and check it out. Yeah.
Right here is where we stand, but we want to be more so trying to lean this way. You know, where God is instead of over here, because this is going to be here until He takes care of it. So my thing for me is like, man, I was over to the right for so long. I was over here for so long. Try to live and see what's going on. And because of that, I have a better life. Because of that, I have a wife. You know, because of that, I have, you know, what I can consider to be a budding music career. I have real friends in my life. I have my family back in my life. You know, I have a stable career. I'm a licensed barber, and I'm doing well with that.
So everything's come full circle.
Everything comes full circle.
Would that be part of the road to redemption,
man? That's what road to redemption.
I don't know if y'all can see that right there.
That's what that's
if
about.
Not,
that on the front of this CD, and I really want to explain that. I really want to explain that.
All right.
A lot of people, they see me standing in the middle of a road, but in the background, you see a broken down city. That's my past.
Gotcha.
You know, the road that I'm on right now, you know, that's my highway. My life is my highway. You know what I'm saying?
So you're moving forward.
And I'm making a stop. I'm making a stop on my road to redemption. I want you to take a stop. That's why the stop sign is on the front of my album.
Gotcha.
And this is me in the middle of this journey. I want y'all to check it out, because I had one brother say that, and it really lets me know he didn't listen to my CD. He said that there's a lot of pain in my music. It is. I got a couple songs where I speak on life experiences, but the majority of the stuff on this album is not pain.
It's hip hop.
It's hip hop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna make an album to where I'm up all the time, because I'm not up all the time. I speak about how I feel. I don't know any other way to do it. When you listen to Road to Redemption, that's what you're gonna hear. Life, where I'm at that moment when I decided to be in the studio that night. And it just so happened that there's a couple of songs on there that pretty much, you know, have created me a little following around here, and I appreciate that. But I put my heart and soul in every song.
Yeah.
My road to redemption. And I understand too that on that road with my music, get to the spiritual side of it, I still have to stay focused on, you know what I'm saying? I still have to stay focused on the creator. I can't lose sight of him.
Yeah, cause I love hip hop. Okay. Some people didn't know that I spit flame like 5'9". I stepped up my spit game. Crane Nova, King Apollo, Kitten Murray, Raz said, Jay, relax your mind, then put it on a pad. At that time, y'all, it was really hard to do. When you're locked up, there's a lot of things that bother you. Man, I appreciate the words that they gave me. Truth be told, false hip hop big, they saved me. Now I'm on track, and I got the right vibe again. And I promise hip hop, I never will hide again. It's a steady flow. Tell me you ain't feeling this. Deep down in your heart, y'all know that I'm killing this. I used to dream, now my dreams turned into visions. Thoughts blocked and stacked up like a car collision. It's not a one-time thing, I was spinning wheel. It's really real, somebody tell me how you feel. Hip hop's got a hold on me, under a spell, y'all, it really is controlling me. And it never gets old of me, I'm gonna let it keep molding me. Hip hop's got a hold on me, under a spell, y'all, it really is controlling me. Yeah, and it never gets old of me. Check this out. I used to sip the poison of the streets. Nowadays I shoot to spit poison through these beats. Like Dallas in the summertime, I will bring the heat and do you like a sunstroke, knock you off your feet. No matter the obstacle, I'm aiming for the top. I don't sound like nobody but J non-stop. I come with my own swag, come with my own style. Cats love me in the streets, girls love my profile. Spent time in the pit, but they couldn't hold me back. Now I politic the count, stack after stack, make way like a locomotive steamrolling past you. Shouldn't have a lighter with you, cause I might dash you like a torch or a flamethrower in the air. You try to block it, but you know you hit me everywhere. It's been a long time, long way, but I'm here for good. Look at this, they show me love all throughout the hood. Got a hold on me, under a spell, y'all that really is controlling me. And it never gets old of me. I'm gonna let it keep molding me. Hip hop's got a hold on me. This last verse is about the game. Check this out. I'm gonna let it keep molding me. Pardon me, I had to catch you in stride. I wanna come along for the ride. In that big Ranger Rose or an old school, it makes no difference to me. I just want a carpool and ride to the top of the charts and fly high. You're not in the car with these dudes, then why fly? We're individuals that rise above the game. So many torches that carry many different flames. This hip-hop nation is almost null and void. There's a lot of MCs who are in this convoy. The weak competition, we make them back up, cause we steamroll on the highway like a Mack truck. A hitchhiker, thumbing for lyrics, hope we supply you. Don't worry, cause we be riding right by you. These guys made me jump off on my bar stool. It's hip hop, and now I'm riding in this carpool. Hip hop's got a hold on me. I don't spell, y'all, it really is controlling me. And it never gets old of me. I'm gonna let it keep molding me. Hip hop's got a hold on me. I don't spell, y'all, it really is controlling me. And it never gets old of me. I'm gonna let it keep molding me. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The shared sessions with Scott Johnson was on point, man. Hey, it was dope, y'all, but look at this stuff. Look at all of this, man. This is beautiful, man. Look at this. It got Sade, Willie Nelson, Donnie Clark. Man, look at this. Man, Elvis. Rambo. Rambo up on the wall. Ghetto Boys, the Beatles, Bruce Lee, you dig? He got Lionel Richie, you know what I'm saying? Two Live Crew, Blondie, you know what I mean? Public Enemy, Chuck D, EPMD, Donna Summer, you dig? Cool Mo D. I mean, look at this, man. James Brown, hardest working man in show business. You know what I mean? Look at this. Metallica, Alice in Chains, Malcolm X, you dig? Nirvana, you know, System of a Down, you know what I mean? Man, look at this. What's this down here? World Class Wrecking Crew, early Dr. Dre. Look at this. You know what I mean? Scarface up on the wall, you dig? Hey, this is a beautiful thing, man. Y'all need to get out here. ZZ Top, you know what I'm saying? Kurt Cobain, you know, Digital Underground, man. This dude got some classics out here, man. This is the spot to be. I'm telling you, this is the spot to be. And I appreciate you having me, my brother.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Deuce, big up you like crazy last week, you know what I mean?
Appreciate that.
I had to come out here. You blessed me with the opportunity. I had to come out here and bless the shed with, you know, with some of me. You did. Hey, I want to say this. I'm approachable, man. Y'all come talk to me about anything. I'm not a standoffish individual. You know what I'm saying? I got good talent that I want to present to the DFW. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping I can get some invitations to some of these shows. You know what I mean? I'm in the second round of the Master of the Mic. You know, this brother Scott Johnson is too. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all to come out and support us, man. I want to ask you to come support us at the Grotto. You know what I mean? You can find my music on Bandcamp. You know, you can find my music on SoundCloud. J Nonstop, Road to Redemption. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Spotify. I'm on arena.com. J Nonstop, Road to Redemption. Check it out. Pure, unadulterated, raw, from the heart. Hip hop. I put my heart into this CD. You know what I mean? But again, this is a beautiful thing. This whole vibe in this room is what hip hop is all about. You know what I mean? And I appreciate the opportunity again to you, bro. Much love.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace.